Basketball season tips off Monday when Hillwood boys take on Fossil Hill.
Wrestling hits the mats Tuesday at Fossil Ridge.
And girls basketball gets things started against Fossil Hill on Thursday.
Hillwood Fall play A Voice in the Dark open to rave reviews Thursday night.
You have one more chance to see it Friday night.
The first annual Hillwood Stargazing Party is Wednesday evening.
Hillwood honors veterans Thursday at our annual Veterans Day celebration.
If you would like to invite someone or add a break to their honor, see your health teacher or one of the counselors for details.
And that's the news. Here's what else is happening at HMS.
So I attended Texas A&M University. At the time, I had a lot of friends from high school who were a little bit older than me who went to A&M, and so I went and visited them in the spring when I was looking at colleges, and I just felt at home there. I was looking at other colleges, and A&M seemed to be what the right fit was for me. My favorite class I took in college was psychology, just because at the time I was able to work in a lab where they were doing images on brains and looking at the activity of brains when they would learn something, and that was just really neat because a lot of other colleges are not research colleges, and A&M is one that's a research college. So that means a lot of classes you're helping out professors on their own research. To prepare for college, I knew that you had to be in the top 10% to get automatic admission into a lot of state schools in Texas. So when I was in high school, I made sure that my class rank was in the top 10%. So when I applied to A&M, I was in the top 10% and I knew I would be automatically admitted. So that's how I prepared that way. I didn't have to focus as much on the SAT or ACT and didn't have to have that added pressure. So when I applied to schools, I got accepted to all of the schools I applied to. So school spirit at A&M, well, the big deal is that when you become a senior, you're finally able to whoop, as they call it. So that looks like going like this and showing off your Aggie ring, just like that. So you show off your Aggie ring and then you go, hey, whoop, whenever someone does a touchdown or something like that. Oh gosh, there's a bunch of A&M traditions, but I think the craziest one is something called pond hopping. And what that is there's all these fountains on campus that are spread out through this giant university, and you jump in the fountain with all of your clothes on, and then you have to sprint across campus and jump in the other fountain, and the goal is to just jump in all of the fountains. So that's called pond hopping. And the hardest part about being in college, I think, is just learning to pay attention to your academics, but also experience college at the same time. So just time management and making time to go to games, but also study because you're there to learn and get a degree. The best thing about being in college, I think, is the freedom to choose your classes and choose what you are actually interested in. And so getting to sign up for classes like History of Rock, that was a class I took, or Psychology of Learning. Instead of just having to take classes that you're required to take, you're able to choose.
Each month, students vote for a teacher of the month, and we celebrate their awesomeness either on announcements or during a pep rally. Help us celebrate 2021 September Teacher of the Month.
I choose Miss Jones because I like the way she helps me and the way she tries to help everyone and does her best.
I chose Miss Jones because she's one of my favorite teachers. She is super nice, and I look forward to her class every day I go to her. She has taught me so much, even though I've been there 2 times.
I'm reading this for a friend, Kingsley Morrison. I choose Miss Jones because she's so bubbly and nice. She had major like social studies so much more.
I'm reading this for a friend, Zaria. Miss Jones is a really good teacher. She makes things fun and interesting and truly shows her care for her students. She keeps things simple for the most part and doesn't overwork us. She also has an amazing vibe that makes her class 10 times better. She always makes me feel welcome to class and has 5 years of teacher tax assistance.
This September 2021 Teacher of the Month is Miss Jones.
Lip sync battle, go, go, go! Come to the Hillwood lip sync battle on November 19th, not December Get out of my sandwich. No.
Good morning. I want to talk to you guys about our Veterans Day Assembly that's coming up next week, and what the expectation is as far as your behavior goes. Look, we're going to have veterans in the building, in the gym, that have sacrificed a lot for our country so that you can live in a free democracy and go to school and live a productive, happy life. So the expectation would be that you guys are quiet, you pay attention, and you're not causing any issues in the stands, all right? They have earned your respect. So please show them that respect.